welcome to the stream, the first person to join. Thanks for joining me.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages.
It's locked, all right.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
This shelter is the tip of the iceberg. You hide your game well, I'll give you that.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Scals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges... You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found, and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
I would have killed him, but I really don't want
Like all my flock,
another
you have a
area
home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
to go into like the hateful category or whatever it is. And that's something that I definitely need to work on this stream is working on healing some of the civilians so like my perception goes up in some of the different areas.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very... I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there. It's locked.
It's a lease! Die, beast! Oh my god!
Mess that up. Oh, nice, a lead plater. Need a few more of those before I can upgrade my sword again. I think I need 3 more.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?" There's been a fight here. This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Well, damn.
It's on to us! He's dead! You're surprising.
Just saved myself. There we go. I need 3 more plates, it looks like.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. Only a golden watch in her pockets.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Can I get up there? Oh, there we go.
Jonathan.
What was that?
That's freaky as hell. Oh shit.
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence.
Alright, so we're going back to our sister's gravesite.
I have this thirst for blood.
In the name of Christ, someone help me!
Come to me.
God help! Please help me! You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right.
Oh shit.
Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Abomination. Ah! Jonathan. Kinslayer! Ah! 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 Now! Hey! You've killed me, brother! Rest in peace, monster. I'll do to you what you did to Dorothy Crane. Ah! Ah! You left me to rot. What have you done? Ah! Give me your blood, priest. Assassin!
She healed herself all the way up with him.
Final thoughts are just to die for. Kiss. What have you done? Abomination! Come to me, Jonathan. Kinslayer!
This bitch is tough. Hey Caesar, how are you? Thanks
Rest
for
in
joining the
peace,
stream, man.
monster. Kiss me again.
Yes, I do have my camera on now. I figured it out and I fixed it a bit. That's not good. It's still a little, like, it can improve, but I mean, it's better than having nothing up, I think was my thought process. Makes it more interactive with anybody that joins the stream, like, talks and comments and whatnot, so. I figured, why not?
Rest in peace, monster. Kiss me again. Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect... What have you done?
Oh, no. Now we can see you rage. Yeah, right? I know. Welcome to the third person that just joined my stream. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't rage just then because I literally just spent like 5 minutes fighting her and then she whooped my ass. So. She's pretty tough though, I'll give her credit, I guess. Which is good. Yeah, from watching Eddie in the Woods, I'll be able to defeat her, because I have some proper notes from him. Hello to the person that just joined my stream. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm trying to kill this bitch right now.
What have you?
Oh, I missed her again.
Abomination! Come on. You've killed me, brother! Rest. You left me to rot in this grave! Abomination!
Recap of what's happened so far. Okay, so I started my stream back up, and we were.
I'll do to you what you did to Dorothy Gray.
Hold on. Oh my. Sorry, hold on. I can't like think.
Give me your
she's
blood,
gonna kill him now.
priest.
Oh,
Final thoughts are just
Sorry,
to
hold
die for.
What have you done?
So basically, I finished up that little area where I was with old Bridget and Harriet Jones. And as soon as I got out of there was like a body on the ground, and I investigated it, and it had some like jewel or something or whatever it was. The dead body was holding it, and it was my mother's. I think that's what it said. Jonathan's mother's. And then there was like an address attached to it, of course, so I went to the address, and then there was a blood trail. And I followed the blood trail, and there was a body. And the body had the rose from my sister's grave, who the person who's swinging the cross right now is my sister. She's a vampire too now. brought me back to here, which is what actually her grave site.
Rest in peace, monster.
And then she was talking about how, like, I killed her and everything, because in the very beginning of the game I did kill her. And that's when I first discovered I was a vampire. Yeah, she's out to get revenge. And she almost killed our mother. But then, like, I kind of convinced her not to, that she's not involved. So now it's down to me and this bitch.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
So that's pretty much everything. I don't think I forgot anything. That's pretty much it. I low-key want to laugh every time she swings it and screams and then she...
What have you done? Come to me, Jonathan.
Alright, so we got her a little less than half health, and maybe that.
Rest. Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me.
Oh yeah, and I had the option, that's the other thing that happened. I had the option to kill
Kiss
Sean
me
Hampton,
again.
but I decided not to because I had killed the nurse. And my status in that area went down, which now I gotta go try and fix at some point by killing some of the local civilians. But I just didn't want a chance, so I didn't kill him.
Rest in peace, monster.
Very close, good hit.
What have you done?
What the hell? I can't dodge her for shit. So, for anyone still watching, I'm gonna do a double stream tonight. Tonight I'm gonna be playing, obviously Vampyr, and then after this, I'm gonna do a little Friday the 13th.
Rest in peace.
If all goes to plan. Then tomorrow I'm gonna do Vampyr and something else, and then Tuesday I'm gonna do Vampyr and something else. I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow along with Vampyr, but I just know tonight, if everything goes to plan, I'll be playing Friday the 13th with a few of my friends, so that should be a fun stream. Can you just go back to throwing up what it is that you do? There we go. Yes!
Well, brother,
Stick a tree branch in her eye.
it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary.
Oh, damn.
I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
What am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do? Oh. Okay. Well, that was interesting. That was a really good scene, though. Oh, and I got an achievement. Or trophy, whatever you want to call it.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Alright, chapter 4. Oh, nice. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. If you guys haven't already, could you please leave a like on the video if you're enjoying it? It helps me out a lot. I appreciate it. And then once this loading screen finishes, I think the pre-order suit looks better. I just think it looks cooler, but maybe that's because it's pre-ordered, I don't know. And because it's pre-ordered, I think it's cooler. I don't know what it is, but I like it better. But I'll leave this for now because I don't feel like going through another loading screen just to change clothes. Let's see if I can upgrade anything. Probably not, but no, I still need 3 more lead plates. Alright, I think I'm gonna upgrade this. And then I think I might do an ultimate. I'm gonna do rage. Alright, I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna leave my points alone. Let them build up some more. Alright. Actually, I think it might be quicker if I just do this. Yeah.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion!
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war!
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment. So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
For real, though.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed.
I'm trying to fix
A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met,
Welcome
my
to the
friend?
stream. Thanks for joining the person that just joined us.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings.
Alright, thank you, Caesar. Thanks for joining, and I'll try not to fall for any more fake accounts. But thanks for joining me, Caesar. I appreciate it as always.
Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health,
what's up, Hijinks?
Jonathan.
Thanks for joining.
To yours,
You're at
my
work.
lady.
I appreciate it, man. I just set up my green screen and my face cam and everything, so I'm excited to have that
Please,
aspect
call me Elizabeth.
of
So,
stream
my lady,
life in my streams
why
now.
truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if this works better. Okay, obviously not.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
I like that new move. I really do need more aluminum plates so I can upgrade. I agree, this is a great game, and thank you for joining my stream and commenting. I really appreciate it. You haven't gotten this far. What part are you at? Just out of curiosity.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners. The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Are you trying to heal all the people in the district? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do towards the end of my stream, because I have a really bad reputation in a lot of the districts right now for some reason. But also, if you're new to my stream, it would mean a lot if you could sub if you haven't already, and if you could drop a like, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. And I'll be streaming Vampyr tomorrow and Tuesday as well. So the next 2 days. And after this stream, I'll also be streaming Friday the 13th.
Put an end! Bloody monster!
The Ascalon Club. The heart of the British Vampire Society.
Women of
Not
all
quite as subtle as I
countries
expected.
unite!
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Oh, nice.
Good evening. We repel the intrusions for
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Hear, hear, hear!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. Delightful.
What the hell?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Bearer.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Priwen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens, but they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Until the Priwen end their hunt.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
I feel perfectly fine. Do I have cause for concern?
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Mr. Dawson? Of Dawson and Dawson. The wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear. A necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Well, that was interesting.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Only the first step. Support the equality between men and women.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights.
Look lively! Oh Christ! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Bloody monster!
Hey Delirious, how are you? Thanks for joining my stream, man. I appreciate it.
Put an end to you!
That's good to hear. If you could do me a favor, could you please leave a like on the stream? It'd help me out a lot, and I would appreciate it.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright. Sometimes these loading screens take forever. Alright. I feel like I'm not... my character is not strong enough.
When science fails you.
Or Dorothea.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, so I came over here and this hideout's locked.
neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Baron.
Give you faith again. Support the equality between men and...
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Again. Hey Frankie, thanks for joining. I appreciate it, man. How are you? I actually just set up my green screen in my PlayStation camera today because I wanted to include that in my streams now, so I'm excited about that. That's good to hear. Are you streaming soon? Are you streaming? Oh no, I just died again. Are you streaming tonight? Hey, thanks. How am I liking this game? I actually love this game. Like, I'm honestly addicted to this game. I think for me, I play a lot of multiplayers, like, Overwatch, Fortnite, F13, Dead by Daylight, so I'm used to, like, the multiplayer gameplay and working with other people, but there's not really much of a story to a lot of the other games I play, I feel. I mean, there is, but just not as in-depth. Where this, like, it's just you, and you're upgrading a character, you're progressing with the character, there's a whole story to it. I'm really enjoying it. And it's one of those games, like, I don't know if you've heard, I'm sure you've heard about Detroit Become Human, but it's kind of like one of those where, like, your decisions affect you. So that's really cool, too, because, like, it's not like a straightforward type of game. Like, you could watch one stream of how someone played it and then watch another stream of how someone else played it, and they could be completely different streams because of how someone decided to go about it, or like whether they decided to be good or evil. It's really cool. I like it a lot. I highly recommend it.
Fear no evil. Heaven shall prevail.
Oh my god, he killed me again. I don't know what's going on. I'm failing right now. She fell asleep. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's pretty expensive right now where it just came out. I would wait for it to go down a little bit, but if you could find a way to pick it up, or even just like give it a shot, even off stream, just to give it a shot. If there's a demo, I don't know if there is. I'm sure there is, but it's a great game. I highly recommend it. So this approach is not working. Hey Dom, how are you? Thanks for joining my stream. I appreciate it. How are you? Alright, I'm gonna try that one more time. Oh, nice, I got him. I might get this game. Please do. I'm telling you, I recommend this game to everybody. I freaking love this game. Shit.
It's one of them!
Damn, they do so much damage. Oh, shit. Nope. The fighting mechanics, I'm not gonna lie, when I first got this game, it was completely different to anything else that I've played, but like for instance attack, like I'm so used to it being right trigger, but in this game it's actually square. So like different little things like that, sometimes I get tripped up on, but overall I really like it because like here there's a thing where you actually can get abilities, and actually it doesn't, oh it shows it right here. So there's like different abilities you can end up getting. These are the ones I've gotten, there's a lot more, but and then you can level them up so they're stronger. They do, like this one, I can level it up so it does more healing. I can level that up so it does more damage. Same thing with that, and same thing with that one. And then you have like this thing, it's my ultimate, so you can keep upgrading that. It's supposed to do more damage. I like it overall. It's definitely something you have to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's like, it's really entertaining. It's a lot of fun. Oh dang, I'd really want to get this. You should. You'd better. I think it'd honestly be a great game for you to stream, because like a lot of the games you play are online multiplayer, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it would provide something different for your channel, I feel. And it would be fun to see your reactions to certain things.
You fucking beast!
Yeah, it really is a good game. Like, I can't recommend it. I'm running away again. But yeah, I recommend it to everybody, is what I was trying to say. The problem I'm having right now is I need to upgrade my character, but like, all the places are either blocked off. I can't go there. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute, that's not... Yeah, that's the thing too, like, I mean, on top of it being a single player, and there's so many people playing multiplayers right now, online, like Fortnite, I mean, it's ridiculous, like, there's almost nobody not streaming Fortnite. But yeah, games like that, like, if you throw something like this on your channel, it's completely different, people get intrigued by it. I think it's a good idea for anybody that streams, really. And what's cool is I've actually went to other streams of people streaming this, and it's like, it's kind of nice. There's like a little following, like, type of fan base for this game, so it's really cool. I don't know where to go. I had to do something though. How far away is that? Yeah, I gotta go back to this place so I can upgrade my character. I love... Yeah, I do too. I'm such a little nerd. I looked up the music for this game and was listening to it yesterday. That's how addicted I am to it. That's probably something I shouldn't have admitted, but whatever. Yeah, if you do, I'll definitely check it out. I mean, I try to check out all of your streams. And I always stop by at least if I can't stay long, but I would definitely watch anyone stream this, even though I've played it. I've watched plenty of people already stream this. There's a lot of people that I've actually subscribed to, and they've subscribed back to me. And they're not as far along in the game as I am. And I'll like watch them stream it, and I'm just as entertained. Well, good thing, because like if it was anybody else, I know some of my other friends would have been like, nerd, but oh well, whatever. It's not really a secret at this point that I'm a pretty nerd, so it's alright.
Get their weapons ready! With Vanguard!
For anybody that's in the stream that didn't hear me before, wasn't here before, I'm gonna be streaming F13 right after this. So I'm gonna be doing a double stream tonight. And I'll be doing a double stream tomorrow as well. I'll be streaming this again tomorrow, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do for my second stream. I'm either thinking F13 again, or Dead by Daylight. But after this stream, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then I'm going to stream F13 with some of my friends, so if you're free and you're not doing anything, stop by it. Appreciate it as always. I'm going to be playing this for a little bit longer, though. The other nice thing about this is you can like craft medications and treat people in the area, so then that increases a town or a district's perception of you. So that's really cool. I like that aspect. And then you can upgrade your weapons along with your character and its abilities, so I like that as well. There's like not too many aspects of this game that you don't have control of, and I think that's why I like it, because you can kind of shape your own storyline. That's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna try to. Can I get this? Oh, I can. If just enough. That's gonna be cool, I think. Alright. Yeah, I gotta do better in some of these districts. Oh my god. Well, now I got a lot more health. I'm gonna try this new barrier I got.
I'll send you to hell.
Oh, alright, that shot's up. It works.
High face! Die for me! Oh, kill it! But an apple is all you deserve.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit, it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand?
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part.
Hey, thanks, Frankie. Thanks for
Somewhere
joining.
north of the railway
I always
bridge.
appreciate it, and
There
thanks
is a
for all your
courtyard,
help.
if I remember rightly.
And I look forward to your next stream.
Goodbye,
so
Mr.
thank you for
Russell.
stopping by. Have a good
I'm
night.
sure you will take care of yourself.
Strangers come into your house.
Good evening, sir.
Come on.
Clarence.
I almost didn't...
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in the...
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
You need some rest.
Women die too in this war.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for? It's locked.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Hey, what's up, Monta? How are you? Thanks for joining my stream. Damn, what is going on? So I can't get it. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back there. Oh no, damn. It's so close to killing her finally. Let's go, this bitch. See, this shit pisses me off, though. Make sure she doesn't sneak up on me. Hijinks. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, this game is, it's awesome. Like I said, I highly recommend this game to everybody. And, Jinx, if you're gonna be on, are you gonna play F13 with all of us? Some of us? I think I have some friends joining. Well, I don't know, considering I haven't killed you yet, but I imagine killing you would be a bit more fun, to be honest. Even though I love this game. Alright, so I thought that was going to be the answer to what I needed to do, but apparently that's not the case. But at least I got that annoying lady out of here.
No civilians allowed, sir.
Dude, I will. I'm gonna stream Last of Us first. Don't copy me, or don't copyright me if you. Oh shit! Don't copyright me if you hear your stream in the background. All right. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm actually gonna be ending this soon. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and then play a little bit of F13 on stream. I'm gonna be honest, I can't believe this video got 5 likes, so thanks to everyone that liked it. This is my second most liked stream. I wasn't sure if that was an actual sentence or not at first, but that's cool as hell. I'm hyped. Oh no, she's back again. Alright, well, whatever. I killed her. I found out that place didn't help me that much. much anyway. Now that I have this new barrier ability, I think I might be able to do this over here. I'm gonna attempt it. And I upgraded my health. We'll see. Alright, this dude's ass. Ah! Oh my god. These dudes are powerful as hell now. Alright, this is gonna be my last attempt. I'm gonna try this and then whatever happens, I'm gonna end the stream after it. Why isn't it doing it? I'm gonna have to Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you to everybody that has stopped by. I appreciate it as always, and then after the stream, in a little bit, I'll be streaming Friday the 13th, so if you're not doing anything, make sure you stop by. Peace.